On the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Here's Neil Walker batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Walker, a Pennsylvania native, actually. He was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-1 to him now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A payoff pitch one more time. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball four.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the second run will score as well.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
That is big.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. No balls and 1 strike. Cooper at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fastball called for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half. Striding in, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status, you finish high in MVP races, you hit homers in the gaps, and you have a way of playing Gold Glove defense, and that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Settling in now, Caleb Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started.
It's flagged down deep in the hole. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, Neil Walker, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're up. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Popped up. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now. Striding in, Corey Dickerson will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies into the box now. Brian Anderson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 47. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's It's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andrew.
He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. The 2-0. 3-0 now. JT Realmuto is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, number 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
and he misses it.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Riding in once again, Caleb Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. On now. 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia,
Leading
Bryce
up for the
Harper.
Phillies,
He's 0 for 1 thus
the right
far.
fielder.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins.
17.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, man. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cooper on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging into trouble. Try it again. Gene Segura 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 47 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled away. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 4.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard liner to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 47.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what,
Stepping in now, number 47. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 47 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now at the plate, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lays off 1-0. Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the. Jay Bruce is going to come off the bench.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes on 0-2. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52. Jose.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Lewis Brinson. The pitcher, number 31.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He was a double play victim last time around. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Nope. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
At the plate, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Rojas on second. Walker on at first with 2 down. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where
he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, left field.
First delivery to him on the way.
Cooper.
Popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th. And now Bryce Harper, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Batter, number 2.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Cooper is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Hoskins over at second. Segura at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro has it, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now in the box, number 47, 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot down the line. A pause, and the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted into center field. McCutchen moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they're in front 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Ryan Holiday.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2 and 2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Andrew Knapp will move into the on-deck.
Please. He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 15. Andrew Miller.
One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now
into the box now. Andrew McCutchen. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make some.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Bryce Harper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ryan Stanek is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Popped up. Walker shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it may. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 28.
Striding into the box, Ryan Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 4-1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Stanek is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him up. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Number 47 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Philly down to their last strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Cooper is there to make